Hey, we're here once again, and this is CTV Interactive. My name is Denise Isis Mill, and I have my handsome, suave co-host here, none other than Omar.
What kind of description
in the house?
Handsome, suave?
Yes, darling.
If we take a second look in the mirror and see if I truly at that.
That's you.
But the truth that I can tell right now, as usual, you are very vivacious, charming, and ever sophisticated in her dressing. And you can see that for yourself. She's decked out in something I call Afro-Asiatic.
I like
or
that
Afro-Oriental.
Yeah,
looking quite good.
Thank you.
You're not going to tell us who designed it? You're not giving away the secret?
It's Mutamba. Mutamba.
Okay, we need to go check that out.
That's right.
While we're talking about fashion and designing and what is looking good and what feels great, you might be noticing slices of bun and cheese in front of us. Of course, it's the celebration period for those people who celebrate Easter.
For those who do, and there are quite a few of them.
Of course, and you are well within your rights to do so.
Absolutely.
And we are well within our rights not to celebrate Easter. I hope nobody feel uncomfortable about it.
No, sir.
Me not do the Easter thing, but enjoy it. Enjoy it while you are celebrating it. So, Isis, you ever bake in a bun? I mean, look at the bun. It look nice, but I don't know if you have ever baked your own bun and had it with a great slice of cheese.
No, actually, I never baked a bun.
Really?
But I've watched it being done, and it's really a good thing.
How do you enjoy
I would like to do eventually.
Sometimes I'm eating a slice of bun. It kind of dry. I like it.
I don't like dry bun.
I like it
I
moist.
don't like dry. I like mine moist, and I like it to be whole wheat flour or bran. Thank you very much.
This is whole wheat flour?
It better be.
Let's have a try. We have, before we eat it, bad manners. We have somebody with us and we're just talking and yapping away because the bun
So you're so eager to get bun.
Yeah. Tell us who we have because you.
We have Robert Grant here. Hi, Robert. Welcome. Hi. And of course, Robert is an artist from Edna Manley's school, a second-year student, and he's going to be showing us some of his artistic works, and also he's going to help us to enjoy some of this bun and cheese here.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely.
You celebrate Easter, Robert?
Some aspect.
Say yes, man.
Some aspect of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Easter is a very important time of the year for Christians who recognize the celebration, and for them it is especially significant as it marks the crucifixion and resurrection of Jesus.
Yeah.
And especially the period of Lent, the 40-day period up to the crucifixion, where people recognize this as a time to fast and be extra holy to accommodate the presence of the Most High. So they say.
Yeah, so they say.
Extra holy.
So while we dive in, what I want to ask you guys is, even though Christians are celebrating Easter, right?
Yes, sir.
As a modern Christian festival, it has its roots. You want some, Robert?
Yeah, man.
It has its roots elsewhere. And it wasn't originally known as Easter. I think it was originally the Jewish Passover celebration was known as Pascha.
Yeah.
But where did Easter itself start? It wasn't a Christian celebration.
No. I mean, if you go right back to the roots of it, some people will say it was a pagan celebration to the roots of it.
I think it was equivalent to what was called the celebration of what? Easter?
Yes, it was.
Some
Stuff,
fertility.
brother. You know your stuff.
In recognition of the renewal of the earth and fertility and all of that.
Yeah.
And with... Go on.
But you know what is so amazing when I look at some of these holy days is that the traditions, just like Christmas, kind of, or the rites and rites then, the rituals, kind of take over from the original essence of what the thing is supposed to be.
I see what you mean.
Like for instance, Christmas then, the birth of Christ, but then it's all about the bling bling and how many gifts have to buy and all of that.
Festivities.
And then the Easter now, it's all about the bun and the cheese and the ray and the cake and the Easter hot.
We look guilty at eat bun and cheese.
No, we're gonna enjoy the bun and cheese. Trust me, yeah. But it just happens this way sometimes where we get kind of caught up in the rituals. Yeah.
And interesting too that on the matter of bun and cheese, I mean, I wonder how it all started. Where did the idea come from to introduce something? The eggs and the bun.
Yeah.
I wonder who did these eggs.
I wonder too.
I think you did those eggs.
Did I?
But before we got to know where we are doing this egg Isis, I think this bun started out with the baking of something called a simnel cake.
Yes.
Tell us a bit about that. I think you have something on it.
The simnel cake, okay.
Yeah, man, tell the public what the simnel cake is about.
Okay, it says here, this talks about the Lent period of 40 days, which comes before Easter. And of course, it begins with this symbolic food or seasonal, they say, and symbolic food. All right? And girls brought this fruit cake called simnel cake home to their mothers on the 4th Sunday of Lent. You know, say, I true you want to eat your banana, you ask me for real or something, you know. I that you know.
Reminiscing and eating at the same time.
The cake was enriched with, what's this here? Marzipan?
Marzipan.
Yeah, and decorated with 11 marzipan balls representing the 12 apostles, minus Judas who betrayed Christ. No.
That's another story.
So, yeah, that's a whole nother program.
All right.
All right, so that
Okay,
talks
that's
about the
interesting.
simnel
And it
cake,
evolved
right?
over the years into what we have now as the Easter Bunny.
You see what I mean? How
Yes.
things and times change? Yeah? So the
But
whole
it's
thing has
dynamic.
evolved.
Culture is dynamic, and
Yeah.
every single cultural group has a different turn, a different twist to how they celebrate these particular festivities. And of course, as Jamaicans, you have to add a taste to it.
Yep.
That's right. You
So
know
you-
what to do our thing.
Yeah. So let's get to the man himself, Robert.
Yeah.
Now, before we go into the eggs and everything else, I would like to focus on that self-portrait over there
Yeah.
of Robert.
Oh, that was
Now,
it.
well, true, yeah, man. Yeah, woman.
You don't
I
notice it.
spotted it right away. The muscles, the six-pack, the ray, the
whole
tay-tay,
contour.
the
Well, I
whole
know.
contour.
I really, you are the alter ego. That is the alter ego.
No.
It's actually Robert.
It's a realistic.
It is realistic.
Portrait.
Trust me, it
Of
is.
moi.
How do you do a self-portrait, though? I mean, isn't that hard?
Not really. Get a mirror, and you just do your thing.
You just get a mirror and paint yourself.
Just draw yourself or paint yourself.
Okay, yeah.
I mean,
like
some people might do it in an abstracted way, you know, but I choose to go realistic. Cause I'm a sculpture student, so
Yeah.
pretty much realistic is good at first,
Yes.
and then you can branch off into the abstract.
Okay.
How long have you been in art? Because we know, as you mentioned, you're a sculpture student at the College of Edinburgh College of the Visual and Performing Arts, and your major is sculpture, sculpting or sculpture. How you call it?
Sculptor.
Sculpture. All right, but how long does it actually take you to get to this level where you can not only sculpt to perfection, but do a self-portrait? I mean, that's something else.
We're just in your second
It
year.
is. I started out, you know, back in basic school. My mom used to, you know, teach me and everything. She taught me, and you know, I never used to do schoolwork and everything. I love to draw and stick man and everything. And you know, funny much, she used to beat me and say, you know,
Do your
conscious
work.
good,
Do
yeah,
your
beat you and say
schoolwork.
yes, do your schoolwork and everything. But I never used to do that. I used to just draw. And she found out that's my talent, and she used to take me to her workshops and everything. I do the diagram for her.
So
and
she tapped into the fact that
Yeah,
this is what you want to
that
do.
this is what I want to
Start
do.
beat you.
Yeah.
And start sending you to a workshop.
Yeah.
Excellent.
pretty
That's very important.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the whole aspect of the arts, whether performing or the visual, is just my thing. And you know, from a tender age, telling I want to be a master of the arts. You know,
Look at
so
that.
this is just
From
one step.
basic school.
You knew
Yeah,
from
basic
then.
school, yeah. So
Excellent.
coming to Edna Manley, you know, learning all the elements of arts and everything just come together, plus my concept, you know.
When you say your concept, what do you mean by your
For me, I'm coming from a background where families stick together. And you know, through everything we always stick together. Through Easter, we always stick together. And you know, we're not a rich family, but spiritually, you know,
Spiritually wealthy.
emotionally, we are rich that way.
Yes.
So we stick together as a family, and I bring that over. So every single piece of my work is some aspect of my family background.
Okay. Every piece.
All of them.
Every piece. Let's tap into that one on the right over there.
Yeah.
Extreme, right?
The extreme right. How does that fit into your family background? Tell
Well,
us about that piece.
Pretty much, my brothers and I, we used to go to the beach and
Oh.
just to get the sunset and everything. We usually go to Negril and those part of the beach, and you know,
Negril is beautiful.
beautiful,
Yes, the
wonderful.
sunset.
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah. So, you know, scenery and you know, images. You know,
Images.
Yeah, and your brothers, and you would really appreciate the
Yeah,
contours.
the
that
contour
you see on
of
the
certain,
beach.
you know,
Mounds.
figures and you
Yeah.
know, forms.
Oh yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah.
And somehow
So
the
this-
sunset accentuate those contours.
Yes,
Yes,
it
man.
definitely using, you know, lines and colors, you know, definitely show that up. This
It's
piece
beautiful.
is a pointillism.
When did you do that
This one?
piece?
Pointillism.
What's pointillism?
Pointillism, just like how we have these nice sticks.
Toothpick.
Yeah. So we get the paint. Actually, we don't mix the paint.
Okay.
The dots will automatically bring the different colors.
Interesting.
For instance, the blue and the red will give you purple. And it's basic, you know, visual art language.
So you're telling me you're basically you
use
just keep
that
dotting until you get what
thousands
you
of
want?
that.
So how long that take to do, man?
Pretty much a week.
Just a week?
Just a week.
That's
That-
beautiful and very unusual.
Yeah.
That takes some
Yeah.
serious skill.
Yeah.
Because not
I
only
like that.
are you making dots, but your dots are being made with purpose.
Purpose,
And
yeah.
for you to get the actual contours,
Placement is very important.
dimensions, very
Dimension,
important.
perspective. Pretty much
Interesting.
all the elements.
Interesting.
Different.
Well,
Abstract.
Abstract. This one is from a storyline, the Congo. I don't know if you
It
know this.
actually has a storyline.
Yeah, it has
Yes.
a storyline, you know, the Congo and the beating of the drum and
Okay.
everything,
Yes,
and
you
the,
can see that.
the
Yes,
wine
yes.
turning over and the rum and
Yes.
everything like
The
that.
more
So
you speak about it, the more
the
you
more
know
you
you
can
see
see
the
the elements. It's a very
storyline.
vibrant piece of work.
Yeah, it
you
is.
know,
It is.
One of my lecturer, she's not there at the college anymore, Miss Wheeler. Miss Wheeler,
Okay.
yeah. One of my lecturer, she helped me to develop that piece of work.
Okay.
That piece over there.
Well, this is a monochromatic work.
You hear that big word there?
Yeah, man.
Monochromatic.
It's just
We
used
know,
break it down a bit,
for the
please.
viewers.
Alright,
viewers,
for the
not for
viewers,
us, we know.
ladies and gentlemen, it's just using tones of one color.
One color,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah. Alright, so we use tones of grey and white, you know, which come from the same family. And this is a scene where it's a landscape at the college, Edna
Because it
Manley.
looks familiar.
Yeah.
It looks
Yeah,
like
yeah, man.
So,
Okay.
All right, now let's get out of the monochromatic moment. And before we look at this sculpture behind us, we'll talk about this last because this is your masterpiece, right?
well,
Let's get to these eggs
Love
that
the
have some
buns.
colors. Now, you've painted here. And for the benefit of our viewers, painting of eggs also forms an important part of the Easter celebration.
Yep.
I've never painted an egg before. Have you?
Well, probably.
You want to try?
We probably did. No, I think you should.
I don't know.
well, luckily enough, I brought some paint
Look at
with me.
this. The paint is
This
coming
is
off.
what
of
I
my
mean
finger.
already.
What you
Here
doing
goes
to
a
Easter? What you trying to do with the
Is
Easter
it
egg?
the napkin you should be using to eat your bun?
No, but you know, I'm going to be
Yeah.
so.
I
Okay,
have
there you
one.
go.
There we go.
Okay. So choose your colors. I'm gonna
Oh,
just.
so red, green, and gold.
Red, green, and gold.
So with the green.
I see the red, but I don't see the green.
It's alright. We'll work with what you have. I'll work with the red and the black.
Let's
and
go
the
with
yellow.
tropical colors. Then.
Yeah.
All right. So it's gonna be fun. Choose your egg.
Here you go, hon.
Thank you.
All right. Well, this is just the background color. Show you the step by step how I did this one. All right. So probably you can have this one.
So why I'm get the one with start already?
Let's
Yeah,
let's
start
cheat it.
fast,
Let's
fast.
cheat it.
Yeah,
Let's
come on, man.
take the
I thought you said
starter.
you wasn't gonna do it.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But you
No,
can.
no. Take the one. Take the starter. Take the
That
starter.
is good.
Good
All right.
incentive for you to actually do
This
the
is
same
your
thing.
brush.
Thank you, sir.
All right. I have black paint right here.
Uh-huh.
Are you gonna give your egg a tropical feel, knowing that we're in Jamaica?
Mercy.
All right. So we're not gonna go with a
So she went to the
European.
painting. I'll watch.
How it
man,
reach
you-
us, sir?
you-
We both are going to paint. Is it?
I'm gonna show
with
me
my
what you're
brush
made
now.
of.
You know how
Here's
fast
your
my brush.
brush. Here.
Well, I'm keep your brush, man. I know I'm trying to cop out of this. She might find a reason to say I don't
There
have
you
a
go.
paint.
All right.
Alright.
So you're gonna hold your egg by the
Small part or
Yeah.
the big part?
any way you want to.
What do you call it small part? The pointed egg?
Does it have a point?
I don't know.
Yeah, it kind of see there.
It looks
kinda-
pointed. Alright, the balance.
Oval. It's oval.
Alright.
Good. For you, you're gonna start with you coating.
Any
Alright,
color?
So lighter color first.
Which
This
is
is
that,
light.
darling.
Yeah.
Alright.
So while you're doing that, you're gonna put some details. And some
Details. Remember,
you
so
know,
I don't go to Edna Manley.
some
Okay?
anything
I
that
don't
comes
put
to
the
your mind.
details. Okay.
I mean,
So seriously now,
yeah.
though this is an Easter thing, this egg painting activity is something that you did as a part of your artistic training?
No.
I know,
Well,
man,
I've
I
worked
just
with egg
give
before.
you trouble.
I
You've
love
worked
kids.
with egg. You hear that song?
Yeah.
He's worked with eggs before. Tell us about that.
Well, I also do face painting.
Oh, I see.
You know,
Oh.
I love kids. I love to interact with kids and you know, like to see their creativities. So
I need
You
to use
teach?
some black now.
okay.
You teach as well?
Yeah, sometimes.
Oh, you do?
Privately or you have a school that you go to?
Privately.
Okay.
And funny enough, it's a Catholic school. So
I'm not going to ask you why you say funny enough.
Okay.
I'm not going to ask you why you say funny enough.
No.
yeah.